This is the place that is always the flashpoint between Israel and Palestine. This is the place which, along with the West Bank, is the heart of over 70 years of Israel-Palestine conflict. Today, we quickly explain why is this narrow strip so controversial. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Oneindia. Gaza is a narrow coastal strip wedged between Egypt and Israel and is one of the most densely populated places on this planet. It is just 41 kilometers long and 6 to 12 kilometers wide. 40% of the people live below poverty line here. It was the part of the British-ruled Palestine Mandate before the 1948 war surrounding Israel's creation when it came under Egypt's control. Large number of Palestinians who fled or were driven from what is now Israel ended up in Gaza. Those refugees and their descendants account for more than half of Gaza's population. Israel captured Gaza along with the Western Bank and East Jerusalem in the 1967 war. Since 1967, a large part of the Palestinian population had been living under Israeli-occupied territories in both West Bank and the Gaza Strip. Also, post-1967, Israel started to build settlements for its Jewish community in the newly occupied Palestinian territories, including in the West Bank and Gaza Strip. The first Palestinian Intifada, or uprising, erupted in Gaza in 1987. The same year, Hamas was founded in and later spread to the other occupied territories. The Oslo peace process in the 1990s established the Palestinian Authority and gave it limited autonomy in Gaza and parts of the occupied West Bank. Israel withdrew its troops and Jewish settlements from Gaza in 2005 after a second and far more violent intifada. The following year, Hamas won a landslide victory in Palestinian elections. That triggered a power struggle with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas's Fatah Party, culminating in a week of clashes in 2007 that left Hamas in control of Gaza. Since then, Hamas has been controlling this narrow strip of land. Israel and Egypt imposed a crippling blockade after the Hamas took over in the strip, and the blockade continues till today. Israel says it's needed to keep Hamas and other militant groups from importing and smuggling arms. While Palestine has staked claim to both the territories, West Bank and Gaza Strip, Israel's objective has been to keep expanding Jewish settlements in these regions. This is the reason for the conflict that often erupts in this region and the reason why Gaza Strip always remains in the news. And since the beginning of this year, at least 160 Palestinians have been killed by Israeli forces in West Bank and the Gaza Strip.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.